Baby. Baby. Hi. Okay. Give me the song. Hey. Hey, YouTube girls. Y'all know I come here for I go live on the gram or whatever. I'm over here trying to find a song or whatever. Let's play. I got so many songs. I don't know what to do. Oh my God. What am I going to play? Let's play Unstoppable. We'll play that. That's what we'll play. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all had a mud ducking foot rucking evening. I swear I hope you do. All right, let's bring in the girls. What the fuck? Why does this keep happening to me? Oh my God, darlings. Woo! Oh, the breakfast. Hi. What's up, West Side? Gang, coming up. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Hi, guys. Good motherfucking morning. Hey. You can't stop no bad bitch. Drop it down and roll with it. Drop it down and roll. Drop it down and roll with it. Drop it down and roll. Drop it down and drop it down and drop it to the floor. And bring it up real slow so you can drop it down some more. Drop it down and roll with it. Drop it down and roll. Drop it down and roll with it. Drop it down and roll. Drop it down and drop it down and drop it to the floor. And bring it up real slow so you can drop it down some more. To the left, to the right, to the right. To the back, you can't stop a bad bitch. You can't stop a bad bitch. To the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the back, to the back. You can't stop a bad bitch. You can't stop a bad bitch. I like my niggas, bitch exclusive and expensive. Bad bitch, ain't like my top so bad. Bitch, ain't got no titties. Bitch, don't confuse it, I'm just blessed. Self-feed you like my heels. High as fuck, Shikari dress. It ain't shit, a bitch like we can't do for me. Don't get your best. Whatever coming, I come out on top. He can't beat on my chest. Keep it flat, still and drop it low and pick it up and shake. Bad bitch, crown is heavy, but I won't let no bitch come take it. To the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the back. You can't stop a bad bitch. You can't stop a bad bitch. To the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the back, to the back. You can't stop a bad bitch. You can't stop a bad bitch. You can't stop me. I'm on one. Real bitch from the boat. For you bitches and you know it. Hey. Yeah, you know it. Just be flexing, no stress. Pray the Lord that bless somebody better tell them I'm the one with the recipe. Cause you bitches are my sons and you niggas are my daughters. Tell the next hoe I bring the order. To the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the back. You can't stop a bad bitch. You can't stop a bad bitch. To the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the back, to the back. You can't stop a bad bitch. You can't stop a bad You can't stop a bad bitch. You can't stop a bad bitch. To the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back. You can't stop a bad bitch. You can't stop a bad bitch. Drop it down and roll with it. Drop it down and roll. Drop it down and roll with it. Drop it down and roll. Drop it down and drop it down and drop it to the floor. Then bring it up real slow so you can drop it down some more. Nigga, drop it down and roll with it. Drop it down and roll. Drop it down and roll with it. Drop it down and roll. Drop it down. Stop.
Oh, the breakfast, 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 the breakfast. I got to tell you,
Ooh, if I gotta work this hard for the coin, I might as well embezzle this shit.
Because you wanted me to embezzle? I was hoping embezzle. Talking about embezzle money, embezzle bitch, embezzle. Well, what money did you embezzle? Embezzle? I done heard it all.
Hi. Woo! Woo, bitch. Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Boots. I am the hip hop oracle, intuitive reader extraordinaire. I feel the energy of people, places, and things, and based on that energy, I am able to accurately foreshadow the future. I am a celebrity tarot card reader, but Monday through Friday, I try to go live at least once a day to render the good gift that God has given me absolutely free. Yes, and yeah, the gift is free, but my time is definitely not. You gotta pay. So if you are willing to pay for my time and I can utilize any of my skills except sucking dick, even though y'all know I love sucking dick, bitch. Thank you, Suki. Yeah, you can book me on www.spiritsquad.org/tipjar, and everything on that page is available unlimitedly. Yep. If you're trying to sit with me one-on-one, check out the book inside of my website. Same-day appointments have a 25% discount today because I have a little bit of extra time today. Today was supposed to be reserved for celebrities, but the girl I was supposed to be talking to, she decided that she wanted to go do a performance, so I'm just here twiddling my thumbs like this. Trying to make sure, I'm available for when she calls. So if you need me and you want to call me, you can't call me, but I will call you. Just check out the next day and same day appointments that are available on the website as of right now. A couple of housekeeping things before we get started with the show today. Customer service, please use it. It is a $20 deposit just so that I know it is a genuine concern. You do get that money right back as well as you will get a refund or we'll work your situation out for you, okay? If you use customer service in the wrong type of fashion, we are going to garnish your wages like my dick garnishes them buttholes because they be so meaty.
So meaty.
Okay, so make sure that you are using that the correct way. The reason that I started to do that is because I had an email address for customer service, but it started to get populated with people asking for readings. So this is a way that I can make sure you have a concern. I can make sure that I work it out for you. I know some of you guys are on a budget, so I do periodically check my DMs and I will adhere to your request there. But the proper protocol is to go through customer service, okay? Some of you guys are getting accustomed to texting my work phone. That is indeed out of order.
Who said that?
But I'll be honest with you, I ain't talking to no niggas right now, and every time a text message comes through, it feels like I am. So thank you. But please use customer service also for tax purposes too. This is how we keep documentation on things that we've refunded and requests that I am adhering to. If not, I have to screenshot our conversation, submit it to the IRS. Yeah, I know who the IRS is. Phaedra, who's the IRS?
Because she has nothing else going on.
The IRS, I do taxes and I'm very astute with them. A bitch tried to come for me one day because I had to, let's just say, cuss her out like I did on that video I dropped this morning. And she tried every angle to take me down, and yet we still stand. Shout out to my accountant, Chan Howell, Morrison and Associates. She'll get your shit together, especially if you one of those hood bitches that get paid under the table. Strippers, y'all need to pay our taxes too. Oh. Yeah, the fuck right. Okay.
Because now it's a problem.
No stripper finna pay no goddamn taxes. They no hairdresser finna pay no goddamn taxes, especially if you was working in your garage during COVID, girl. Okay, I ain't that far removed, bitch, but I pay mine, so I feel like everybody should pay theirs. Am I right? Can I get an amen? All right, babies. It is currently 11:11, and we are going to go to our source in prayer. God of the universe, God of love, God of light, thank you for a brand new day. Thank you for a beautiful audience of people who are phenomenal. Thank you for the group consciousness of my audience reflected through technology. Thank you for allowing technology to be a medium in which we all connect. And the only wish that I have right now is for joy. Give everybody some happiness today, God. Whether it comes in the form of an ice cream cone or whether it comes in the form of an abundant amount of money just dropped in their lap, I say thank you for whatever puts a smile on their face today. And if that's me, amen, Ashe, so mote it be. Holy Ghost. Good night. This is Lysol, and some of y'all need to use it for your bakuches.
Let me say,
But that has absolutely nothing to do with what the hell I'm finna talk about. Okay, yeah, I'm in a good mood. I got a lot of rest yesterday. I have been struggling with horniness and fatigue. So I'm gonna go see a urologist to make sure that my balls are cooking the sperm the right way. I had a urologist tell me one time that my body produces so much testosterone I could repopulate the earth in a month. I said, well, how you doing? It's interesting because I adorn myself in androgynous clothing and I have more sperm in my testicles than your baby motherfucking daddy, but I ain't no hoe with it though.
They do be tasting better after it come out my
You know I'm lying. I'm a hoe all that.
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
I mean, I be fucking with somebody I don't even know their first name.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, you walking down the street, I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
I'm just playing. I'm trying to curb those ways about myself, and I'm actually not looking for anything right now. I don't know if it's weird because I've always been wired for partnership and sharing my experience of living with someone. But hey, if you look at the numbers, I'm sharing it with 2,200 people right now. I'm not going to say that we're in a romantic relationship, but you and your homegirl, y'all fuck with me harder than any nigga I ever fuck with. So for that, I say thank you.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to what the hell could you got?
By the way, that toothpaste took that mosquito bite right the fuck out. Thank you, girl. Whoever told me that yesterday, I appreciate this. But I just wanted to kind of talk about this really quickly before we get started with the nationwide story. We're finna read that Orange Man, and I'm gonna throw it to y'all because y'all gonna ask the question that I'm gonna read because I really don't have any questions about Donald J. motherfucking goddamn gay Trump. I mean. Y'all can ask the questions, but he got some type of dyke mints, okay? You know the dykes, they be popping mints. That's exactly what he had. Good morning.
Morning, rescue shot.
Oh, morning, rescue my ass. I tell you what, you better do something about that goddamn dog. I ain't gonna be getting terrorized by no dog on my own property. I'm sick of it. I'm gonna go out and purchase me a pellet rifle. Then I'm gonna give him something to talk about. But I'm not popping pellets in his little bug-eyed bastard's ass.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about that, but I first want to talk about like what is going on with me. I don't know if it's because I'm so busy or whatever. I am always horny, but I have learned to please myself, honey. Okay, the spirit of lust has been abundantly with me. Succubus and incubus energy has been populating my consciousness for as long as I can remember. But it's funny because I mean I am on that damn Amazon and I am buying all these motherfucking toys that I be seeing advertised on Instagram. about the size of this dang on thing right here. I mean, I can do to myself what anybody can do with me. And I mean, I think, I've always had this desire to, share intimacy with someone. But for some reason, right now, I don't give a damn. Like, I don't care. I'm showing up to work. I'm servicing my girls. I have money. I'm taking care of my mother, treating her how she's supposed to be treated. And me and that girl. Okay, so y'all, I'm sorry, the bet is off. My mother, I gotta stop saying our personal shit on this internet, even though I tell all my business. I have always told all of my business to anybody who wants to listen. But she saw the show yesterday over here on the fucking YouTube. And she basically said that she's not gonna be hitting that motherfucking pen. And I said, well, then I'm gonna drink again. And then she started crying and said, no, Jesus. And I said, so the bet is off. I don't know if it's something in the stars. I will tell you this: Venus retrograde brought every last nigga that I had they dick in my mouth back in my world, and I'm not interested in none of them. Looks don't do it for me no more. I mean, I am thoroughly attracted to people with nice bodies and tattoos and stuff like that. But like, I used to invest all of me because you look good, and that might be the Taurus in me because we are a sucker for some pretty shit delivered unto us. No shit.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered.
So I don't know what's happening. Maybe this is the preparation because it's always a quiet before the storm, right? And I know I do have a lot of travel coming up here, so I might be coming to a city near you. What city should I go to? That's the question. I want to see places I ain't never been. I want to go to Washington. I want to go to motherfucking goddamn gay St. Louis from us. I want to go to I ain't never thought about going to Detroit, but I had met a cousin of mine who is also a millionaire in the family. Okay, and she has an operation up there in Detroit. I want to check her out. New York, I haven't seen a lot of New York, but I feel like Chelsea, the fashion district, is going to be pretty cool with me. My girl, Erykah Badu. Yeah. I was going to try to disguise it, but I didn't keep y'all in touch. Me and her are growing, and it's very lit. Like I jump out of my skin every time she texts my phone. And there is a private receipt and squad on her too. So if you want to check that out, you're more than welcome to do that too. But Houston, Texas, she wants to go down there. I need to see places, and maybe this is the quiet before the niggas start flooding in or whatever, But I can't fuck with no broke no more. I can't fuck with like me sponsoring your life no more. I need you to step up, like be somebody, reach the potential that I saw in you before I reinvest myself with you. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I don't know. Like I told y'all on yesterday's show, I wasn't prepared to get to this level. And I think that a lot of me and my attachments, whether it be romantic or platonic, have been based on where I was and not where I'm at. And every day that I wake up, I'm starting to more and more realize, oh, bitch, you really are that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. You should be dating an actor. Like, there should be no reason or limits to who you can attract. If you see somebody fine in a movie, like Jordan Karamaka, he played the male lead in The Woman King. Well, he's actually a client of mine. And I'm like, there should be no reason I shouldn't attract somebody like that. Now, he's not gay and like that. I'm always very respectful. But hey, if you ask me, it's just that astrologist said sexuality and gender is on a spectrum, just like the motherfucking goddamn gay stars. And everybody, in my opinion, is turned outable. But I won't be turning out somebody that got kids with a woman. I'm really respectful to that. But if you single, ready to mingle, I might just enchant your martini glass and have you in my goddamn ass by the end of the night. Maybe not, because when I said that, the smoke got me.
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, so I don't know. God ain't done with me yet, and I am a hopeless romantic. I hold out hope for romance. And one of the best movies that kind of peeks off into me and is very relatable to me, it's called Beautiful Creatures. Have you guys seen it? Yeah, it's about a girl who was born a witch in a small town, and her family is extremely powerful, and she attracts some country boy who ends up having to forget that she existed because of the spell that has been cast. And then as he leaves the town, he remembers, and they have like this happily ever after thing. And I love love that movie. I relate to it so much. I also relate to True Blood, and prior to the actor passing away who played Lafayette, I got compared to him a lot, and things of that nature. But it's because that's the only frame of reference to androgyny that you guys have. You know, everybody has that one dude in their life who dressed like a girl and is really flamboyant. You know what I'm saying? No, not urban creatures, beautiful creatures. You're trying to watch the version that is on Tubi, and I'm not doing it. Going back, this is a sub comment to the comment that I'm trying to make, but we typecast people, especially when it comes to myself. I'm a rare creature. I'm not trans. I'm not a boy. I'm dead in the middle. I'm gender non-binary, and I love that term is starting to grow on me. At first, I just said I'm me because there was no classification for it, but I am gender non-binary. We don't have no dating apps. We don't have no nothing. We just out here trying to figure out, you know, how life works with us. But a lot of you guys typecast me. Oh my God, do you know my friend X, Y, Z? Oh my God, do you do hair? Oh my God, do you do nails? Oh my God, are you a stylist? No. Okay. And I know I can say this to my community. Stop typecasting people. We are all different. Okay. I know I remind you of Uncle Clifford. And it's funny because I used to throw parties in Greensboro, North Carolina. And one of the writers who wrote P Valley went to my college. I think I need some residuals for the inspiration that was my life, sis. But I'm not gonna come for you, girl. I'm gonna let you live. Anyway, and Nico plays a gender non-binary person, but in real life, I had a dream about him 2 nights ago too. Anyway, he's not gender non-binary. Don't typecast people, and because of that, I feel like, you know, it has been difficult to attract people that aren't DL, who aren't curious on the low, who actually want to show up on red carpets with me and things of that nature. So I really feel like whoever I end up in a romantic relationship with, we're going to shock the world. I think they're going to have a straight persona and then show up on a red carpet with me. And I think, honestly, that would be a dream come true, you know. Oh. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I don't know why I'm talking about it. That just, you know. You know, so thank you for saying I'm one of one and one of a kind, and hopefully somebody will, you know, wipe this kind up. But my standards are high now, you know, and so am I. With that being said, if you want to get high with me and my mother at the motherfucking goddamn day cookout, I mean, people are coming in from far and wide. I have sold 67 tickets. I didn't expect that many people will come to something that I'm throwing. We except for college, you know, this is the first party or something that I've thrown, like a signature gathering since college, and I was paying for my tuition by throwing those parties when my mother cut me off and only gave me $10 a day and a meal card, girl. But I'm glad she did, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. Shout out to Mother Bootz. Go ahead and give her a round of applause. You know, she deserves it. Mm-hmm. You deserve it, Mom. The cookout is going down August the 26th, 2023 here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Squad is coming from far and wide for this. My suggestion is that you get your hotels around the North Lake Mall area. The location is exactly 32 minutes from there. And I will be texting the location to everybody who has purchased a ticket 3 days prior for safety purposes, because I got some stalkers out here and they ain't gonna get me today. Stop it! Okay, and feel free to come strapped, okay, because if they try to shut us down, we're gonna gun that motherfucker up. The police gonna have us leave that motherfucking part. We're also working on the after event and a shuttle service, so just be patient with this. And all of these updates are dropped in my private group, Spirit Squad Worldwide. If you are not gang, I mean,
because she has nothing else going on.
As y'all can't tell, my home screen has Phaser and Tower and all the cheering on there, but I have like 50 sound effects plugged into this goddamn machine like this one.
I didn't know it was gonna be Loretta Devine on here. Where's her wig at? What's Loretta Devine?
And this one.
Jerry has more ass than you do.
And if you want to send me some sound effects to add to the motherfucking board,
it's really very simple. Let's check the board.
You're more than welcome to DM those to me. I am a psychic, but I'm also an entertainer. I have the gift of gab, and my hand works with my mouth. That's called the sound effect empress. So when I am kind of scheduling what I'm going to say with something like this,
so fuck y'all.
I have intuitively able to press the button on cue. So it would help me if you were to send me some sound effects. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's cool. Any other announcements before I forgot to pull up the goddamn Nationwide story. Lord Jesus. It was about Trump's 4th indictment. I really don't care though. He's not going to be the president of the United States. I gave him my vote before though, but the energy has changed. Let me see. I'm on the shade room right now, just looking at the story. Attorneys brought RICO charges against him. Here you go, Donald Trump right here. Boom. Should we get Bob on this? We'll get Bob on this. Okay, let me go ahead and throw this bitch to break. We're gonna read this, and I'm gonna read you again. Code PEACE, that is PEACE, is your discount code for this week. It works on everything. That's everything.
Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have it.
And I do have same-day appointments available while I wait in anticipation for this first-time celebrity to hit me up. But let me tell y'all, this celebrities, and I know that y'all watching on your burner accounts right now. Bitch, just because you famous and just because you got money don't mean that I'm going to sit up here and cancel my whole day for you. Now, I do want to talk to you, but the next time, your ass going to have to go through protocol. Okay, I'm trying to induct you, and I know that you didn't know that you had a performance today, and that's cool or whatever, but my girls come first. These 2,000 people that's in here right now come first, okay? And because of you, I had to move them till tomorrow, and I don't appreciate that. And I know they don't appreciate that either. So you best be tipping at least 4 digits, and I'm not playing with your ass, bitch. But I'm so happy to have you.
I spelled Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
I'll be right back. Just wait. Yeah. Fuck that nigga. That nigga take that bed and tell that bitch to make me a sandwich, Maya. He's a fuck boy, so fuck off. You're gonna be rich when he's gone, so it's okay. Hey. Let's believe that, my nigga. If they ever try to play, just look at me in their face and say, hey, hold up, I'm way too nice. I gave you ice. You roll the fuck up. I played them dice. We could have been in Tokyo eating shrimp fried rice. While you trying to roll the dice in Vegas, I punch out your life. Don't gamble on my heart because I will depart. When I finish, best believe I will tear your ass apart. That red dot in that middle, and I'll play that card. I'm aiming at your heart. Cause you lied from the start, but I'm still. That nigga taking advantage. Tell that bitch to make me a sandwich, Maya. Hey. He's a fuck boy, so fuck off. You're gonna be rich when he's gone, so it's okay. Hey, yeah. Everything you get out, you get back for triple best believe that money. If they ever try to play, just look at me in the face and say, hey, hey, yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah. It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that former President Donald J. Trump has been indicted in the 2020 election interference case in motherfucking Georgia. Here to report the story live, everybody's favorite newscaster, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from the Spirit Squad worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
Breaking news. Former President Donald J. Trump has been indicted in a 2020 election interference case in Georgia. This marks the former president's 4th indictment. Reporting live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from the Spirit Squad worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
Bob, you finna get motherfucking fired, bitch. You just repeated the same thing that I just said. Got the fire, Okay, so I don't even know what season this was that I read Donald Trump. I did accurately predict that he would be the president of the United States. There was also a prediction that I made saying that he might face death at some point in time. You can scroll back on the gram. I know I have a lot of posts and actually see. Maybe I put Squad on that. Squad, do that for me. Find all the reasons I gave on Donald Trump because some are receipts and some of the energy has changed. But here recently, he has been indicted. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 motherfucking times. And seriously, ain't nobody got time for that.
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know, prior to me going to Vegas, I was on talk shows. You know, I love a good talk show. And Tamron, I have to be honest with you, you're actually growing on me.
How you doing?
I said this before and I'll say it again. You like the people's champ. You get people on your show who are struggling to get clout, celebrities, as well as up-and-coming celebrities. And I feel like there is a niche for you. So, Tamron, I once gave you an F, I'll now give you a C-. I still miss Okay, but I still miss Bartholomew Wendy Williams, as T.S. Madison says. You know, I still miss her. She was the blueprint to talk show, so I'm always going to compare any talk show host to her. I grew up in her era. Anyways, The View, Whoopi Goldberg is extremely passionate about. This is a very democratical show. There is somebody that sits on the far right of The View who has a Republican mentality, but she's a Republican who's anti-Trump, so it kind of supports the Democratic view, type of mentality that they are projecting to the audience. But I consider myself a liberal and a moderate. Okay, I don't give a damn what you do. I don't care how you live your life as long as you're not hurting nobody. You know what I'm saying? Then you're good to go. I shouldn't be the one telling you what you should do with your body or your life. And I feel like if the world kind of embraced that, we would be in a much more philosophical place at this time. Okay. Just like, and so I'm giving you context right here. Are you a man or a woman? I'm your worst motherfucking nightmare, bitch. You know what? I'm sick of you damn hermaphroditic bitches coming up in here trying to ask me what the fuck I am. This is the stupidest, most plastic question to ask somebody who is a gender non-binary celebrity. You know what?
Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Raw. Not one but them all. Montgomery Raw. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Raw. Blue shit, really all of them. Montgomery Raw. Shout out one with the chair. Montgomery Raw. Everybody that was there. Montgomery Raw. Through the heavens at the start. Montgomery Raw. Man, shout out to the girl. Montgomery Raw. Hey, now y'all done started some shit, so we gonna finish. Y'all did. And this time, everybody about to witness it.
Shut your dumb ass up.
So fuck y'all. Look at this hole. Yeah, we know what you was from the jump, bitch. We know what you was from the jump, you $5 hoe.
Bitch. You so pressed about what I am, you should be pressed on whether this man's gonna be the next president of these United States. And I'm finna tell you, sorry about that Monica interruption. You know I got some pent-up anger that I need to let out, but clearly I ain't letting it out on Donald Trump's toupee because that bitch, that bitch blows back every time he get off a motherfucking plane. Okay, so again, let's put this back into context. I really don't, you know, care for the presidential politics, but politics is a game, and it's a game that he's been playing and he's still playing, even though he has to go to court now and fight charges while he's on a campaign to be the next president of the motherfucking United States.
Because she has nothing else going on.
I will say this, as Joe Biden has, you know, taken the reins from Donald Trump, and let's just, you know, can we just be like clear real quick? He incited a riot at the White House where people lost their lives. Like, how can you even still run for president of the United States at that point? I don't get that. I don't understand that. I don't, you know, and you know, it deals with law and loopholes and all types of shit. How the motherfuck are you not locked up right now? Like, I mean, and it's because you got money, it's because you have influences, because, you know, there are some presidential protections, I guess, that all ex-presidents have or whatever. But how can you even run if they ran up in the White House and killed people because you lost to them election. I don't get that. That is not making sense to me. That I'm just missing something here with that. I just don't get it. So I'm open to questions that you guys might have about Donald J. Trump here. But I was about to say this too, even though that's out there, that's playing in the folding chair, definitely made an appearance. After all of that, I will say this. I have missed Donald Trump as our president.
Finish her.
The reason I say that is because whether you agree with what he did or not, we had a tangible, we felt like we knew who the president was and what he was.
Ooh, that'll do it.
Even if you weren't in politics, his presidency was so in our face. It was so vivid. A lot of me yelled at him through the TV. A lot of me disagreed with it, but at least I knew what I was disagreeing with. Joe Biden looks like he about to kill over at any moment. I don't know what he's doing. The one time since the last inauguration that I saw Kabbalah was when they stripped Florida of their rights to educate people about the true history of slavery. That was the first time I saw her receding hairline pop up. And the thing is, I don't really pay attention to politics that much, but Donald Trump's presence was so astounding. It was such a gag for the past 4 years that you couldn't help but keep up with what he was doing, whether you agree with it or not. I wish to have that same level of, potency in office. Obama had it initially, but then after our president was black, I stopped paying attention to what the hell he had. So I can't say. And that's just me being honest. But as I get older, I do have a desire to enter into politics, especially in my 40s. I'm planning on having children the same age that my mother adopted me. That's age 43. So I will probably attempt to start locally like all politicians do and work my way up the chain. So maybe I should start paying more attention to this. But the presidency, I just never really paid attention to the races except for Obama. And I remember that day he got elected. I went to UNCG, the University of North Carolina at Greensboro, where I attained my master's degree in communications from. And up the street from there is North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Now, I was the first boy girl to ever pump North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. I was the first one. I was the first one. I was also the first flamboyant African-American male to pump at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Right. Since that time period, it is riddled and populated with people that are still garnishing the energy of what once was. That means me on the presence of that university. This is in Greensboro, North Carolina. And I'm happy to have been that forefront runner for that. I am happy for that. Because I wore my sneaker pumps to school, you can walk around and be anybody that you want to be. And for that, I'm very grateful for the liberal place of Greensboro for that energy. But that day was the first day that I went to North Carolina Technical State Agricultural and Technical MCAT, bitch. Aggie Pride, bitch. Okay, Aggie Pride. North Carolina MCAT. That's what we're going to I can't keep spitting that out. It was the first day that I went there. And I am a Black person who's never been fully surrounded by Black people. Okay, I've always been in very diverse environments. The orphanage was very diverse. My middle and high school was very diverse. That was the first time I was surrounded by Black. And it did not matter that I was a boy, girl, or not, because we all had something to celebrate. We had a Black president in office. And I'll never forget that day. It was one of the first times in my life that I felt proud to be Black. And I'm not saying prior to that I wasn't proud. It was just I was Black and that was okay, which is how it should be if you ask me. I feel like, we should get to a point where nobody is screaming their race out anyway. We just should all be people. And I'm lucky to be groomed in an environment like that. Okay, so when the Black Lives Matter movement was going on, I was one of the ones that was screaming all lives matter because it did. But then I saw a video and it said that we need to scream Black Lives Matter because of X, Y, and Z. So I'm learning. I'm not, but this is the product of that environment. After I went to NCAT after the inauguration, oh, bitch, I felt gay. I felt gay. Oh, bitch. I I knew at that point I was the only one, and the reactions were so obtuse that I produced a Swisher Sweet music video attributed to Erykah Badu. After that, walking into a what's called a probate for the people that were getting initiated, and then I paid homage to that by having a probate for the girls I had running around in heels on campus. My history is thick, but it's not as thick as my dick is. But that's neither here nor there. We need to read to see if this dickhead, what's going to happen with him. Please, as I about to rumble, drop your questions down here below. I just gave political commentary. My cards are right here. Let's read to see what goes down. Boots, I need your help. You need to read the room because right now I'm trying to help us understand that Donald J. Trump is going to be the president, bitch. Okay, what questions do you guys have in the comment section about this? This is an interactive one. I don't see no motherfucking goddamn gay question.
Uncle Johnny made my dress that cheap spend that she looks a mess.
Okay, good one. This is from Lily Yo 56, and she says, "Will he be imprisoned in solitary?"
Y'all are going to jail.
I believe that he is going to get locked up. To be honest with you, I do. I believe that he is going to get locked up. Well, I believe that he's going to be punished for the charges. Is he going to get locked up is the question. The guy who tarot card is upright. He will fight tooth and nail not to. Okay. He will fight tooth and nail not to. He is actually very afraid of incarceration. So I think he's going to be manipulating, moving someone around, child, to prevent this from happening. But I do feel like the gavel. And by the way, I do have the gavel over here from season 1. That man got some witchcraft on his ass. That man got some witchcraft on his ass. That man got some. No. Spirit. Does that man got some witchcraft on him? Oh, he consorts with witches. He consorts. I knew something was up when I saw that damn spiritual advisor go up there and talking about some knock him down. I knew. Yep. No. I feel like he's gonna face punishable offenses and try to wiggle his way out of it. It is not told. No, it's not. It's not. He got friends in high places, bro. Like, so this is the card of friendship. This is the card of the legal system here. Okay, so this is justice. This is friends. This is Viper. Viper will move like a snake to get out of some shit. It's not told, but I do feel like he will be charged for this, and he is going to inevitably pay what's due, whether it's with money or with time. Next question.
Rent due, lights due, car note due, insurance due, mountain due, baby shark due, every damn thing due.
Will his name and indictment imprisonment have more riots for the nation? Let's see. Brandy shows up upright. Yeah, minor uproars. Nothing like what we saw at the inauguration, though. I do believe that there are going to be protests. There are even going to be people outside the courtrooms, and if he does go to jail, they're going to be outside there too. Light Chief shows up upright. He is actually going to incite these riots. That's not happened yet because no charges have been filed, but he is on a campaign tour, basically denouncing the legal department in which he's running to become the head of.
Wait a damn minute.
Okay. A lot of this with the Brandy card upright is saying that he's saving a lot of face right now. I feel like his campaign for president could be really in the guise of him trying to still be present. This is almost like when you loud and wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like right now he is delivering a loud and wrong campaign tour with us. And honestly, y'all, he's boasting that these things are sold out. But if you actually look this shit up and do a bird's eye view, it's not as popping as it used to be, Trump. It ain't. Okay, so let's continue. Will he be in jail during the election? This is a no. Jezebel is upright. He'll suck dick to get out of there. I saw a very poignant question. Will he, in fact, at this moment in time, become the president of the United States? Oh, wow. This is fucking crazy. It actually looks good for him to still become the president. Okay. However, this energy is vastly changing. Again, witches are involved, and but right now, I think he's gonna get the Republican ticket. I'll say that he is going to get far in the race. Spirit, can you give me something in totality to let me know that he is not going to be the president? The Bully Boots card is upright. This man got money. Like, this is all run on money.
Will you please stop balling up, and so we can't even figure out what it is?
This is like exposing the corruption of politics, and I don't like it. I feel like he's going to pay to be the president.
Will you please stop balling up, and so we can't even figure out what it is?
Will his children get charged also? The Baron shows up upright. I don't see that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to say, you're too damn skinny. Look at you.
I feel like you can pay to be the president. I feel like, the world is run by the richest people on the planet anyway, but typically they are in the shadows, i.e. the Bilderberg Club. You know what I'm saying? He's taking a different approach. Is he a part of secret society? Well, of course he is. He was the president. Is he in cohorts with the most rich people in the world to ensure his presidency? The Navigate card shows up upright. That's true.
Ooh, that'll do it.
That's true. Does this? I have questions. Does this extend past America? Bryce shows up upright. It does, and right now he is not winning with 4 nations.
Finish her.
So you're telling me our presidency is bent on other nations and not us voting? The Troll Boots tarot card is upright. They have been lying to us, making us feel that our vote has it's plausible, and really it's not. It is all a fucking
Could have been a scheme.
This is too much.
That Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
This is too much. Is he racist? That ain't got nothing to do with the topic at hand. But Anakin shows up upright. He is not a racist individual. However, he, like all of us, have noticed trends in particular races. Okay, and this is not. This is a statement on racism. There are genuine racist people out here, bitch. I live in Buttfuck, North Carolina, where they still chew on the curd in the middle of June, bitch. Okay, so there is a such thing as racist individuals in the world. But it's on a spectrum. I feel like me as an individual, I'm not racist, but I can identify something that a white person would do rather than a black person would do. Would a white person or a black person put 12 types of seasoning on their chicken? I'll wait. Would a white or black person jump in a motherfucking natural body of water? I'll wait. Would a black person or white person go to Taco Tuesday? Well, that's Hispanic and Puerto Rican, and everybody go to Taco Tuesday.
I'm still Puerto Rican in this.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You know, y'all have to take things and spin them up. I don't believe Donald Trump is a racist. Last thing I'm gonna pull. How's this gonna play out? Bootstopia shows up upright. I need more. Totem shows up upright. Pan is upright. These cards are saying this is going to play out in his favor. Okay. And y'all know this card very, very well. That's Miss Pan. Okay. He got money. Next story. And I'll be honest, okay, I'll show you the cards because I'm not done with them. Bootstopia shows up upright. That could be the White House. And as you can see, this was the first house I purchased when it's the childhood home I purchased, and my mother lives there now. But this is me walking up in there. Okay, this is the totem card showing up upright. It's like quite literally a Trump card. Okay, and then Pan shows up upright. This money. This reading makes me question our entire reality, but I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I've been questioning our reality ever since I got here. Okay, but I promise you this is the last time I'm coming to this goddamn ghetto-ass planet. Again, I'm going to go a little bit longer on the show today because I have a celebrity client I'm waiting on. I do have to talk to the person that I consult for psychic readings to right after this show. So you still have time to get your tips in. I'm not going to cut it off short or rush off for you today. So if you do want to make sure that I read you, check out my website, www.spiritsquad.org/tipjar. And the code that you would like to use today is PEACE. That is PEACE. Okay. And that will get you where you need to go. I'll be right back. And just know this, bitch, I care about you. But I don't know if I care about Trump after this. Be right back.
How could you not know I love you? How could you not know I care? How could you not know I love you? How could you not know I
I'm a roller nice bitch. When it hit what it is, you can hear it. You my lover, but I turn into a sad bitch. If you ever try to leave, I bring you right back. It's upsetting when it comes to you, I don't play. I hope that you don't take this the wrong way, but I'ma lose my mind and go crazy. I pull up fast and shoot up the whole place. The stress that those that come for babe. I'm the wicked witch of the west side all day. Wait, why am I feeling this way? I'm sweating this shit is starting to crazy that I take another hit of course. Don't ask no questions, just stay out my way. Hey, babe. Never will I ever question what you gotta say.
How could you not know I love you? How could you not know I love you? How could you not know I love you? How could you not know I love you?
Woo! Welcome to the fun-filled part of the show. I call into your bakushe, darling. I do answer questions for free. Use a lot of emojis to get my attention. I'm looking at YouTube, and I'm also over here looking at my Instagram page. Okay, so let's get it in. And if I've never read you before, give me a cherry emoji because that means your spiritual cherry needs to be popped by none other than these boots. How will my relationship go with Steven? Didn't you ask me this earlier? Did you not ask me this shit yesterday and last week?
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
At this point, terrible.
Woo, that'll do it.
Don't ask me this shit no more.
You don't have to worry about me. You do not.
Okay. Hey, Lamore, how you doing? You want to read it? Okay, the Brandy card shows up in reverse, and I just pulled that card for Donald Trump saying that he was trying to say face. In reverse, this is basically saying that you need to put on a face, okay? I feel like you need to work from the outside in, okay? I feel like you might be going through some things internally with you right now, and your aesthetic and the betterment of that can ease in how you are making yourself feel as of right now. We have to be responsible for the feelings that we generate. Circumstances in our environment cultivate our feelings, but we honestly have a choice whether to be happy or whether to not be happy. Getting a slight makeover might actually start doing the work for you on the inside by repairing your outside. I'm not going to say that you're an ugly girl, but what I will say is that put on some beat, bitch. Okay, before I beat your ass. Love reading over here for gorgeous. You have the Queen King showing up in the verse. Let it go. You might as well eat your homegirl pussy before you fuck with that nigga.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to
you might as well eat your homegirl pussy before you goddamn fuck with that nigga. No shade. Let someone go. I feel like you are me. Like, I feel like we are so worried about repairing some shit that we're missing something better that God has for us. So let that shit motherfucking go. Everybody put your middle fingers up for that girl. How will court go on Monday, Denise?
Y'all are going to jail. Period.
I'm just kidding. Hold on. Let's see actually what we have down here. Continuation. I don't necessarily feel like there is going to be any verdict that is down here. And that's going to give you enough time to figure out how the hell you're going to do this. Because...
How am I supposed to stop being crazy? How? How I'm gonna stop?
Bitch, I almost missed that mark. Anyway, yeah, so Desmond shows up upright. Viper is also upright. It's continued and it's a good thing. I do sense good things after this court is over, but it's not going to be over tomorrow. I mean, on Monday, excuse me. Jeremy, you're not getting read nothing. You in the coven, you need to be worried about planting your seed for Lisa. Okay, that's what you need to be worried about doing. And shout out to my coven. My coven is just getting started, you guys, and we are doing so good right now. So thank you. I don't know what that water was about, but anyway, thank you. And if you do want to join a magical practitioner group of girls, you need to join my squad for at least 3 months, and then you can apply. Why is my career not working out? The infinity card shows up in reverse. You have lost passion for what you thought you were passionate about. You need to adjust, okay? Or go on an explorative journey or a rabbit hole on YouTube to find something that else tickles your fancy. I feel like you thought this was going to make you sing forever. Just like I thought doing food demonstrations was going to make me sing forever. And now I'm up here chopping meat.
So meaty.
Okay, adjust and watch the video that I dropped today about feeling stuck and like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, because I feel like some of that energy is on YouTube. Don't digest it fully, okay? Recognize where you are and make the gay adjustment. Future reading, please, for beautiful Mystique. You have the lust card showing up upright. You finna get fucked all in your body. Legs and hips and body. Basically, this is suggesting that your desires can be fulfilled at this time, and I do feel like manifestation work has played very well for you. I actually feel like some blessings will start flowing like the cum out of your vagina around the 25th to 27th of August of 2023. Hey, Boots, I see my life is getting better, but mourning a big loss due to his murder. Lord Jesus. What do I need to do to get real love again? Heal. I know that sounds cliche, but it's gonna take you a little minute to
finish her.
The such card shows up upright. So this is surrounding yourself in a beautiful space. This is being very conscious about what you allow in your orbit right now. And travel. Okay, travel is here. I'm on a bicycle on the Jubilee Tarot card. So that lets me know that you need to get out of the physical location that you are in. He mad. They are upset. Whew.
Finish her.
They want the murderer to join them. I wouldn't be surprised if the person that murdered this person falls sick and dies. I'm seeing the D in the name, and I am also channeling the Raptors. Canadian basketball team. I'm sorry. Don't be asking me about no goddamn murders on here.
Flawless victory.
Okay, that is what appointments and sessions are for, okay? Can you channel any prevalent deities for me? You have the I'm sorry. Give me a second. So multi-B. Ooh.
With child.
Jesus. It's not y'all, it's just hers. It's that one girl I just read. Ooh. Okay. Back at it because I'm the best. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Ooh. That was a lot. Like, I'll explain to you what just happened. When that girl said somebody was murdered, my subconscious mind immediately tried to figure that out as I was trying to figure out what I was figuring out for her. So as I tried to move on, I got yoked back because spirits who have been deceased tragically tend to latch on to people like me for messages, reassurance, and or clarity. So that minute that I just took with my cauldron just felt like a whole day with that spirit. And I'm just now getting back embodied. I don't know if you guys can difference in my personality or whatever in that brief moment. That spirit will find peace. I tried to reckon. You're gonna have to leave though. That's the thing. You can't stay around here. You got to go. You can come back and check on me, and I'll make sure that you get to the other side. But you cannot base your afterlife on somebody who's still living. You need to go. That's what you need to do. But he cool though. They cool though. They cool. They cool. They cool. They just mad. And anger is a little different over there. Okay. Should I continue? Spirit says no. So I'm going to let this go. The tip jar is open. Make sure you use code PEACE, that's PEACE, to take your discount off. I do have half off of same day appointments today. I'm going to honor that interaction I just had. And I'm throwing off, so I don't want to give that energy to y'all. With that being said, again, you can book me if you would like. I'm going to take a little minute to catch my breath. Hopefully this celebrity don't call me right now because, bitch, I need a minute. Like, that's a lot. And it's not just him that was murdered. It's like, Coven, stand by. Stand by, Coven. We're going to have to light for this. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Sorry for the ending, but I have to have reverence for spirit. It's a part of the job. And I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. Word for today. Follow spirit. Listen to what it tells you to do, because I sure as hell am today. I'll see y'all hoes later. Bye.
Let go. And I'm really proud of y'all. I'm going to record. Not one, but a more. I'm going to record. Shout out Bro Like the Swing. I'm going to record. This shit really all of them. I'm going to record. Please shout out Bro for the Swing. Everybody knows the good. I'm going to record. Do the head up like the star. I'm going to record.
Y'all, please don't be asking about no murders on here. Okay? Please don't be asking about no murders on here. Okay, this is why the sheriff's department calls me, and I cut everything off to deal with straight up that. Like, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that. I feel bad because the show was going so good up until that point. I feel kind of bad. The show was going so good up until that point. Montgomery Brown. Y'all chill with me for a minute. I'm finna call my psychic. Oh, the girl apologized. I'm sorry. I didn't think my pain would come to you. It's okay. Girl, you fine. You good. You good. It wasn't your fault. This is a free show. You can ask what you want to. I gotta make that a rule. I gotta make that a rule. You can't be asking about no damn. And it's like, I saw it in passing. So like, it's like you try to see it, read it, move on. And it's like you get yoked back by some shit like that. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I was not ready. I was not. I feel bad. I'm gonna have to go extra long tomorrow. That typically happens when I feel bad. I don't really fuck with y'all. Montgomery Brown. Don't send me the hug. Send it to that girl. That's the one needed. She need that hug. But it was such a good show before that. It was. Bitch, I feel like I just got back. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'm trying to find a default picture for this. Okay, we're just gonna go with the default right here. Okay, just share it. Just do your thing. Montgomery Brown. That's what it is. It's the fucking Montgomery Brown. All right, I'm out. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Later.